Get on the train!
Louder! Louder! Your hands band run?
I might be wrong, Chad. I might have been wrong. Oh yeah, Coast Guard Boot Camp. Cause like if y'all don't know, I'm in the Army. You know what I'm saying? It should be obvious. I wanted to see like Coast Guard Boot Camp because I'm like, I don't ever hear nothing about the Coast Guard. Like what? Like I know what they do. I know they mission or whatever. But it's like, what really be going on over there? And then if you look at like the boot camps for all the branches, right? Like which one's easiest? I mean, which one's hardest to easiest? Hardest, you got USMC, right? The Marines, they got the hardest one by far. And then right underneath that is Army, us. And then right underneath that it's like Navy, and then I think Coast Guard. I don't know much about their boot camp. That's why I'm gonna watch this video right here. Cause I can't imagine. Like I feel like their boot camp is like Air Force. Like Air Force. Wait, did I even add Air Force to this? Air Force is like easy basic training. I know like people who just left this probably be like, huh? But like compared to the other branches, because I seen Air Force basic videos, like it's, come on now, it's nothing compared to the other stuff. So what it takes to survive.
158, 157, 158.
Oh, there's a lot of yelling already. I might be wrong. It might not be easy as I think, but
158, 157, 156, 155, 154, 153.
I might be wrong, Chad. I might have been wrong.
Open your mouth, man. Keep going. Don't tell you to stop.
This is Coast Guard Boot Camp.
Okay.
Before they get to serve in the United States Coast Guard, all recruits have to graduate from the Coast Guard's 8-week basic training program.
Get louder than that! Oh my God! Get away from me! Oh my God!
It's not easy. There's a reason the program is designed the way it is. We have people from all walks of life that come here.
The only uniform that I know that they wear is this right here, this blue, the blue one that's right here. Like, I haven't seen any other. I don't even like. I know they got like dress blues. I think it's like similar to the Navy stuff, but like I don't know much about the Coast Guard. That's why I'm watching this. But this is the only uniform that I like know that they have.
It is a small portion of the youth of this nation that are at least attempting to raise their hand and do something bigger than themselves.
What is it? What was that? Hold on, go back.
That are at least attempting to raise their hand and do.
What is this? What is that, man? I don't know. I think we're gonna find out.
Bigger than themselves.
Basic training happens here at United States Coast Guard Training Center Cape May, located at the southernmost point of New Jersey.
I know it'd be cold up there.
But before they get to Cape May, all incoming recruits report to the USO Lounge at the Philadelphia airport. It's where they spend their final moments before beginning their journeys as Coast Guardsmen.
Why am I doing this? I don't know, it sounded like a good opportunity.
My grandfather was in the Coast Guard.
My mom.
That's like a classic answer for why you joined the military. Why you join? I don't know. I still don't know. When people ask me, I really don't know.
The whole side of the family was in the Navy, but I didn't really feel like the Navy was my calling, and the Coast Guard felt right.
I don't have a ton of money, man. I don't come from money, so I couldn't really afford school. So this kind of seemed like my only option to do this without accruing a large amount of debt. So
I'm most nervous about, honestly, just the yelling. Something you just don't get used to as a day-to-day life as a civilian. So.
This is the last.
I want to see like what the yelling is like, because I know the Army yelling, the USMC yelling, like the Navy yelling, like. But based on what I just seen in like look, the first part, it looked like they be on them.
Non-stressful meeting you're going to have for the next several weeks. It's a learning experience. Their teaching methods are just a tad different than what you're used to. They're going to walk into a world.
And had the OG out there giving them tips before they left.
That's very different for them. It's going to be very intense, so that when they go out into the fleet, stations, and cutters, that they're ready to help and ready to perform.
The incoming recruits enjoy what little downtime they have left.
Get out of the hallway, let's go!
Before they line up and head to the bus that will drive them to Cape May.
Okay, Coast Guard, tough 8 weeks ahead of you. What's the
8
motto of the Coast Guard?
Well, first off, this is already like not something I want to do because I don't like the water and I don't like the cold. And this is Coast Guard basic, and then 2 is if you saw already what the Cape May, wherever that was, yeah, that's already too far north. Like, it's gonna be, if it's the winter time and you're doing this, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be super cold. So it's already a no for me. I did basic at Fort Benning, Georgia, which is Georgia South, and I did it during the summer, which I do the summer every single time. It was hot. It was extremely hot and humid, but that's what I'm used to. I would not want to do no type of basic up north in the cold. Yeah, no, not for me. I don't do the cold.
I can't hear you. All right.
The motto of the Coast Guard is
Talking about I can't hear you. He's not even. Is he even in? Who is civilian talking about I can't hear you? They already.
Apparatus. It means always ready. These new recruits have about 2 hours to get ready for what happens the second their bus ride is over.
Oh, Jack.
Get on the train! Aye, aye, sir! Aye, aye, sir! Aye, aye, what? Aye, what? Sir! Hurry up!
Obviously, there's a shock and awe factor to it. Kind of everything goes haywire for a little bit. While we do need to instill that little bit of fear and sense of urgency in them, that
I ain't gonna lie, just based off the first few seconds off the bus, I stand corrected. Because even like with Army basic, it is gonna get like that when you go to your actual basic, but like the first like the reception, like when you first get off the bus and you still wearing your civilian stuff, the reception, it's not even as bad as the yelling I just saw right here. The Army, the way it does it, like they have like a little bit of yelling with the reception. And then after you do your reception, which is like a few weeks, then that's when they had like the big crazy, it used to be a shark attack. That's when they had like the big crazy yelling like that, what just happened right here. But that's like after a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? After you finish reception, then your actual basic is when like the Army yelling gets like this. So, I don't know. I stand corrected.
evening.
You're shorted. Yes, sir.
The main goal is get them in the building and get them processed and get the paperwork where it needs to go and get them in the rack.
Do it now. Aye, aye.
Aye, sir.
The first incarnation of the Coast Guard was born in 1790. Secretary of the Treasury Alexander Hamilton lobbied Congress to construct a fleet of 10 large ships, or cutters, intended to enforce tariffs on vessels entering U.S. ports. In 1915, the U.S. Revenue Cutter Service merged with the U.S. Lifesaving.
My thing is, why didn't they just use the Navy? Because I know the Navy was around. I don't know. I think it explains.
Service to form what we know today as the United States Coast Guard. Since then, the Coast Guard has been involved in every major United States military conflict.
I didn't know that.
Today, the Coast Guard has more than 40,000 men and women on active duty, and over 30,000 more serving in reserve and auxiliary capacities. And it all begins here. On a cold week in November, we spent 4 days at Training Center Cape May, allowing us to observe different companies at various stages of the 8-week boot camp.
Boot camp itself, it is whatever you make it. You do what you're told, yes sir, no sir, aye sir, and it's as simple as that.
First, the new recruits are issued uniforms.
Next in line. Come on this way.
And after a medical exam and standard vaccinations, the male recruits get a free haircut.
Free. Yeah. It's in-person training.
It's time for the initial physical fitness assessment, where the recruits have to do as many push-ups and sit-ups as they can in 1 minute. Finally, there's a 1.5-mile run. Male recruits have 14 minutes.
Army is 2 miles. Just saying, it's a 2-mile run. Always has been. Who else got like a mile and a half? Air Force. Well, they just changed it to, I think it's about to change to 2, but they had like a mile and a half for the longest too.
To finish the run. Female recruits have 17 minutes. Not every recruit passes on their first try, but they do get another chance.
You have 5.
This is really why I couldn't like join either the Navy, Coast Guard, Marines. Like the swimming, like I can swim a little bit, like barely enough to save my life, maybe. And if I had to for like some qualification or something, like to make sure I pass, like yeah, no, I would need remedial training. And then I don't know how good like military remedial training is, because they're gonna be like either fix it or you're out, and that's like already too much. Yeah, no, I can't do it. Army, you don't got to be able to swim. Army, you don't have to be able to swim. So yeah.
Minutes to finish this test. Most of you should finish in less than 3 minutes.
All Coast Guard recruits have to pass a 3-part swimming test.
Go ahead, step to the edge.
First, jumping into the pool from a 6-foot platform.
Step off.
Then, a 100-meter swim. And last, they have to tread water for 5 minutes.
Yeah, see, I can't even tread water. I can swim, like I can move my body, but as soon as it's like too deep and I gotta just sit right there, like my body, it just starts sinking. It just starts going down. I don't know what it is. That's what like the next step, and because I did learn a lot this summer, like learning how to swim. Like my boy was teaching me, and I learned like way more than I knew. But it's still like tread water. Like I don't understand. Like my body just don't stay up like that. I don't know if it's a technique or something, but yeah.
Coast Guard recruits don't have to be expert swimmers. Remedial swimmers are allowed to wear flotation devices. After all of this physical exertion, the recruits have undoubtedly worked up an appetite, which means it's time for lunch, or as it's known at Cape May, chow. But chow isn't a time for relaxation or chatting with your fellow recruits.
What is it?
In fact, it's the complete opposite.
Let's go. Move your feet. How about you move a little faster, man? No, get out. That's not where you sit. That's not where you sit. You have someone right there telling you where to go.
It should be one of the most relaxing times they have, you would think, but that is when all eyes are on them.
You're not special, and you didn't shave last night like we told you. A razor never touched your face. As soon as you get back from medical, I am taking...
I ain't gonna lie. If you had you didn't shave in Army basic, like you were beyond cooked. I don't even know what happened to him. So I don't know if they're about to make him like cook, but if you were in Army basic and you didn't shave and you didn't have a profile, you're cooked, deep fried.
Taking you in there and ensuring that you shave.
You probably think that you get a little break from the company commanders, but when you go to your seats, the company commanders are staring you down and they're asking you questions.
Tell me about a Class Bravo fire. Who was Alex Haley? Tell me about Commodore Bertov.
Before they can eat, recruits are randomly stopped by company commanders and tested on required Coast Guard knowledge.
Go away, Davis.
Recruits who answer correctly are allowed to pass and eat their meals.
Carry on. Tell me about Douglas Monroe. It's not on the deck. Start writing.
But the way he's looking, like, I don't know. It was just funny. I don't know how they don't like the drills. I don't know how they don't laugh. I don't know if I can do drill, because I'd be laughing. It's hilarious. Basic is hilarious. Have you ever been to any basic? It's hilarious, but you can't laugh or else you're beyond cooked.
Hey. Aye, Petty Officer Greenwell. Start writing. Start writing. Start writing.
Those who fail to answer.
What did he say? He said, "I."
Greenwell. Start.
He said her name? I'm like, we were not able to say their names. We just had to say drill sergeant. If we said drill sergeant and their name, they might kill you. Well, not actually, but like, there was none of that name. There was no name. Like, we couldn't call them their name at all until like the very end when you got like kind of cool with them. And even then, like, they didn't really like that. At least at Fort Benning. I don't know about the other places.
Start writing. Start writing. Start writing.
Those who fail to answer correctly are ordered to document their mistakes on a performance tracker, which is collected and reviewed every day by their company commanders.
It just goes to show you that there is no downtime in basic training.
Who the freak are you?
It's a sense of urgency in everything we do.
Sign the company out of the galley.
And it really all at the end of the day is there to assist the recruits and keep them sharp.
Carry on.
I'm at the drill. Ah! You don't respond to carry on.
And as boot camp goes on, it doesn't get any easier outside the galley.
We're going outside to play some games because of some stuff that you did.
If an individual recruit makes a mistake in boot camp, the entire company pays for it.
So this is what I don't understand. I don't understand why
This is every single basic, I think. Like, if one person makes a mistake, y'all are all one big unit. So everybody is getting the punishment. And that's the most, like, frustrating. Like, it's two of the most frustrating things. It's like one person keep messing up and everybody get punished for it. And another thing is the drill privates, the people who basically like are glazing the drills, and they like try to be like little mini drills themselves. So like while the drill sergeants are yelling about some stuff, after the drill sergeants are done, they come back and they be like, yeah guys, we need to do this, y'all need to stop doing like those are two of the most annoying things in basic, bro. Is getting punished for somebody else's mistakes, and then drill privates who are literally like privates just like everybody else, but they want to be like some sort of, I don't know, like drill sergeant mixed with a private who, like, y'all see if y'all go, y'all know.
In week 06,
you know what I'm talking
we
about.
still have gear adrift in our damn squad bays. We still can't push in the hooks on our freaking racks, our laundry hooks. We're being lazy, Sierra, aren't we? I'm glad you agree. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire.
When recruits hear their company commander say fire, 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 it often means they're about to get smoked.
4-9, 4-8, 4-7, 4-6, 4-5.
Find some real estate.
The smoke sessions, if you will, are the physical exertion of energy to reinstill to them that what they were doing was not the correct thing.
Getting smoked, like how they just described it, is just your platoon, or usually it's like your platoon or whatever. All y'all getting like physically punished, and like that is one of those moments, especially if y'all keep getting smoked for like something. That is one of those moments like in basic where you're gonna be like literally just like, you're gonna be doing it, but in your head you're gonna be like, why did I choose to do this? Like, that is what you're gonna be thinking, like, why you getting smoked. It's like one of those moments where you just like, why? Why did it don't matter like if you wanted to do this since you were 2, if you wanted to, you already knew like everything that was gonna happen, like you knew about this, but while you're getting smoked, it's gonna be one of those moments you just like, why did I do that? Why did I sign?
Anticipating my command. We'll just keep playing this game until you get louder.
I don't miss that. Don't at all.
Straight out in front of you. I was walking through their squad bays. Their racks weren't made properly. Just little minute.
No, they need to get smoked. What's going on there? Clothes on the ground?
Attention to detail things that they should know as week 06 recruits, and so they got punished for it.
Getting smoked it's rough. It's hard to push through sometimes, but at the end of it, you feel better because you made it through. You feel like it makes you stronger.
Get on the deck!
Oh, did we lose count? Do we need to start over? Just do one good push-up. Usually in this week of training, we don't really discipline them.
When they're doing this, they're not supposed to be letting like the rifle, hold up. They're not supposed to be letting their weapon like touch the ground or whatever. That's what I hated. Like at a certain point in basic, you're gonna carry your weapon around everywhere, and you're still gonna be getting smoked. But when you get smoked with your weapon, you have to push like this. You have to put it on your hands because you can't let the weapon touch the ground. So it's literally just going like this and trying to keep it on the ground. He got it on the ground low key a little bit. It's low key resting, like it's on his hands, but it's on the ground at the same time. Like this would not fly. Yeah, for a minute, bro.
As much, but we still have to uphold standards, and if they're not meeting those standards, then that's when we use these tools.
These tools.
Have we had enough? We need to be just as tough as the Marines, the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. So we have to also be held up to that standard as well.
Minute 2-6 probation on the quarterdeck.
Recruits who don't meet the standards of their company commanders are put on probation, which is signified by wearing a red belt.
Are you even using your brain press?
You get put on probation when you're like falling behind the company, you have like an attitude problem. You wear a red belt that says, I need special attention, I need extra help, I need you to put the spotlight on me for a couple days.
Recruits in need of even more motivation enter a program known as RAMP, which stands for Recruit Attitude Motivational Program. Recruits in RAMP are required to wear a red vest.
RAMP is a program we have in place for the recruits who don't seem to grasp the basic fundamentals of getting on board and aligning themselves with the Coast Guard core values. It gives them a chance to step back, realize the bigger picture, and that it means more than just the individuality in which brought the recruits to the training center. It's how they operate as a team and as a cohesive unit.
When we filmed this, these recruits were completely unsupervised and weren't being ordered by their company commanders.
Get over here, Wentler! Get over here, Wentler!
They're just sitting in there, nobody watching them, just rap. Yeah, the Army don't got this because there's no probation. Like it's either you do what they say or there is no other option, bro. There is no, actually, that's a video I'm making soon is what happens if you challenge the drill sergeant. That doesn't, I think it doesn't exist, but I'll explain more in that video. But they actually got like a bad kids program. It's kind of interesting.
I don't understand why the hell everyone is counting but you. And then you cross that threshold when I can see you, then you start doing the right thing. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Chair sit. Chair sit. Feet shoulder width apart right now. Doing the right thing even when no one's looking. Say it, you.
Do the right thing when no one's looking!
Louder.
Do the right thing when no one's looking!
Louder.
Do the right thing when no one's looking!
Louder.
Do the right thing when no one's looking! Do the right thing when no one's looking! Do the right thing when no one's looking! Do the right thing when no one's looking!
Shut your mouth. So take it. Tell me exactly why. Why you think it's okay to do whatever the hell you want, and then someone sees you, and then wake up. Time for me to start doing the right thing. Not good to go. Not good to go. Get upright.
Is he about to cry? There's also no crying in basic. If you start crying when they're like getting on you like this, you can make it 10,000 times worse. And I've seen it happen a few times. People start crying when they getting yelled at because I guess they ain't like ever been yelled at, like they ain't never been like sports or nothing like that. You start crying, you gonna wish you held it in.
Fly away from me.
You said fly away from me.
In addition to undergoing intense physical and psychological challenges, the recruits actually spend the bulk of their time in the classroom.
The Coast Guard basic training is heavy in academics. It's almost, we use the term sometimes that it's like drinking information through a fire hose.
Recruits are trained to fight fires.
I'm gonna keep pausing, but like, yeah, this is another aspect of Army basic. You're gonna spend a lot of time in the classroom. Like the first few weeks, actually just throughout the whole thing, you're gonna spend a lot of time in the classroom. And the classroom sucks because you don't get sleep. And if you're not getting sleep, anytime you enter like a room and you sit down and the AC is blowing and somebody is just giving more instruction up top, you're gonna get sleepy. You're gonna start going like this. But there's no sleep. The drills are literally walking around, making sure you don't sleep. Like literally walking around like this. Can't even see their eyes, just walking around like. If they catch you sleeping, God help you.
This so-called wet room is used to simulate a fire on a Coast Guard cutter, giving the recruits a realistic firefighting scenario. The recruits are trained in marksmanship and seamanship.
We're gonna practice on our knots right now, so everybody get your lanyards out really quick.
While filming in this class,
Come up through.
one recruit gestured towards our camera. An officer spotted this, and while the recruit was privately reprimanded for the offense, the entire company would have to pay the price.
You people want to act like actual crazy people all day at seamanship? I got a tool for that. 200 seconds, back online with a full canteen, go. Fly, 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 little blue blurs, little blue blurs.
Yo, she tough. Fly. That's what they say? Fly? Like fly away from me? Like, kind of weird. I feel like that'd be an Air Force thing.
Airs.
Yeah, she about to smoke the dog dookie out of them. I can tell. But just, you can just look at like her facial expression. Like, look how she is. She about to smoke.
Feet shoulder width apart right now. Get your canteens above your skulls. Fingers interlaced, cap facing the overhead. You people have absolutely no self-discipline. Absolutely no self-discipline. So you're just going to remind yourselves, we have no self-discipline. Go.
We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline.
Get your biceps to your ear. Get your biceps to your ear. Scream your face off. Get louder. Get louder.
We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline.
Get it up, Lindsay. Up.
We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline.
Hey, Lindsay, you taking a nice little break now that I turned my back? Hey, let's add a few minutes for that there, Victor. Thank you, shipmate. Thank you. We have no self-discipline.
That's crazy. Really, this is like, it's like army basic. All right, this is like literally the same type of nonsense would be happening, and like it'd be like one person messing up, and we, instead of saying thank you shipmate like they just said, we say thank you battle buddy, and it make everybody say that about the person who's messing up. I ain't lie, this is, it really is, it's like army basic, just some weird Coast Guard order version.
You might think a small water bottle with water in it isn't that heavy, but after 20 minutes, your shoulders kind of get a little heavy, and once the sweat starts dripping in your eyes, you want to definitely put it down. But let me advise you, do not put it down because you will be holding the water bottle up for a longer period of time.
Taking a nice little break, Yelton. Taking a nice little break, Yelton.
Is that the same one?
We have no self-discipline. It's immediate recognition for their mess ups. It's immediate recognition for something that they're doing wrong. I let them set their own pace, you know? I'm saying all of you as a team are gonna keep it up. Oop, he didn't make it, let's all start over. So it's really productive. You taking a nice little rest there with your hands, Van Brunt?
Hold on, look at the dude. Look at the dude right here to the left of her. As soon as she said take it a rest.
You taking a nice little rest there with your hands, Van Brunt?
Oh, I remember that, bro. I remember getting that. I understand his frustration because it's always one like doing something stupid, and we're already all getting smoked for one, and then like it's just one person messing up and making it longer, and then everybody's getting mad at each other, bro. I remember this. I remember these exact feelings, the exact emotions that he was just feeling right there. I remember that, bro. Look
Crazy
how frustrated he looked.
How fingers interlaced on the front of the canteen was the rule and you broke it. Start over!
I know how you feel, brother.
Very challenging to get through it. You just almost laugh at your own pain because you're out of breath from screaming so loud, your shoulders are burning. It's a huge relief when the whistle blows and you get told to put your arms down.
You want to make a deal, Victor? Ears. Open! Ears! Open! Drop the canteens.
Halt. Before graduation, recruits receive their orders for where they'll be stationed after they leave Cape May.
Davis! Where'd you want to go, Davis? Let us know.
Champion! Circle
You're going all the way across to Hawaii. The exact opposite area.
Will that work for you, David?
Is that good enough?
Yes, David!
Right. You can't get Puerto Rico, you got Hawaii. That's pretty good, right?
Yes, David!
I think you can get stationed in Puerto Rico in the Army too, which I would love to be down there. In serio.
Where'd you want to go?
J-Rod, Syracuse Bishop, anywhere warm.
Recruits can request the region or district where they'd prefer to be stationed after graduation.
Where'd you want to go?
Barrels Greenwell, Syracuse Parker, on any Coast Guard cutter.
Winner. Coast Guard Cutter Shackle, South Portland.
But their requests aren't always granted.
Where'd you want to go?
J-Rod, Syracuse Tower, California.
You're going to Alabama. Woo!
He wanted to go to Cali. He got Bama. I know they laugh. I know the drills are just laughing at him.
On the Friday of week 8, the recruits are ready for graduation. Friends and family gather for their first glimpse of the recruits since the beginning of boot camp.
They're looking sharp, boy.
They feel joy and accomplishment. They know that they have done something that is physically and emotionally challenging. They feel satisfied that they've done that. Their parents are impressed because many times the parents see them for the first time as an adult, as an accomplished adult. We get a lot of credit for the change that goes on here. In a lot of cases, we're just the catalyst. Recruits respond to the impetus themselves. They formulate the plan to change themselves as individuals and as a team, and they meet their company commander's standards. That's the you've actually done it. And that's, I think, what you see in the room today.
Meanwhile, at Sexton Hall, boot camp is just beginning for Whiskey Company. That's the group we first met at the Philadelphia airport.
Attention on deck!
Before the company is officially formed, they're addressed by Captain Owen Gibbons, the commanding officer of Training Center Cape May.
I can make you the following 3 promises. Promise number 1, this will be hard. Do not be afraid of that. Change is difficult. But if you give us your all, we will prove to you that you can do more than you ever thought yourself capable of.
Yes, sir!
Promise number 2, I insist that you meet every single standard of this program in order to graduate, but we will assist you to meet those standards. Do you understand?
Yes, sir!
That assistance will not always be comforting, but it will develop in you the knowledge, skills, and abilities, the attitudes that you will need to leave here and immediately begin performing frontline Coast Guard missions in service to the American public. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir!
Promise number 3, you will be safe. Let me say that again. You will be safe. You'll train in an environment that is free from intimidation or discrimination based on your race, creed, color, gender, religion, or orientation. You will not be assaulted and you will not be harassed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir!
You can do this. Every single person in this room is capable of completing this program. And the truth is that we need you to do this. All over our Coast Guard, there are units that are sailing short-handed. There are empty racks because those units are waiting for you to complete your training and to join them as they serve the American public.
That's a motivational speech right there. Almost made me want to join. No, I'm just playing.
The only question on our mind is, are you ready?
Yes, sir!
We're just about to find out.
have a newfound respect for the Coast Guard because I just didn't know. I don't see them like in the Army. Like I've seen and interacted with every single branch. Like I interacted with Marines, interacted with Air Force, interacted with Navy. I just don't see Coast Guard. I don't see videos about them. I don't see like nothing. I don't see them like in real life. Like I don't know. I didn't know much about them, but after seeing this, like their basic is either low key at the same level. It's not harder. No, I'm not gonna say it's harder because ours is longer, so it's automatically harder. But there's this. I don't know. I got a newfound respect for them. That's pretty tough.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.